live performance royalties. Let us tell you about it. Let's go.
No matter when I'm losing, it's no confusing about the ride I'm choosing, and the only way I'm moving, doing me. It's just me I'm doing.
What up, my Odies? Welcome to the show, Doing Me. I'm your oatmeal eating rapping guru, host Dyggz, here with my co-host.
Hey man, your oatmeal eating Robinson Batman over here, and we are with you guys every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Give you three things.
And three things only.
Tips to cure your oatmeal hunger.
Simplifying the artist role in the music industry.
And business tips to get your bank account fatter.
So fat that there's something we need to discuss.
Let's talk about it. I know during the pandemic, this might seem kind of off, but here at the Odie Show, we want you to be prepared for the future because live performances are coming back.
They are.
And we want you to be ready when they do come back. Exactly. Now, you can get paid off of live performances from the promoter, but also...
What do you mean also? I thought it was just a promoter.
No. You can get paid royalties from your PRO. And we're always talking about getting money from your PRO, BMI and ASCAP. Now, venues that do live music get licensing fees. They pay licensing fees to ASCAP and BMI to be allowed to play live music and have live concerts at their venue. And they pay that so that you get paid royalties on your money.
So when a DJ is playing a set and they play Meek Mills or they're playing these other artists who are big names, this artist is getting royalties?
He's getting royalties. And when Meek does a concert at concert halls and concert venues, he gets paid for the promoter to do the show, but he also gets his promotion royalty fees from his PRO when he does that too.
Come on.
And ASCAP and BMI pay these live performance royalties out quarterly. Right, so what you do is you just have to submit, and we'll talk about that on the next episode. We get to it. You submit your music with certain information to BMI and ASCAP about your registered songs, and that's how you get paid off of this.
So you got to be patient. He said quarterly.
Right,
so
quarterly.
That's just one way to get paid as you are out here performing once the world opened back up.
And how I found out about it was I used to do this. I used to go around with this little cover band, and they allowed me to do my songs in front of them, and we just started doing a little mini tour that we got together. We'll talk about that in the next episode too. Okay. But the drummer, who was actually my cousin Chris, shout out to my cousin Chris, he told me, because the cover band had been going around doing these venues, he was like, "Hey, did you get the license number for this venue that we at? Did you get it?" I pretended like I knew what he was talking about. Like, yeah, sure, yeah, I got it. I didn't know what he was talking about. Then he was like, "You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Let me explain to you. They have a BMI license number. You're signed with BMI. When you perform your songs here, you get royalties paid for performing your songs here." And he was telling me there's more money out here for artists than artists even know. That's something that's left on the table by many artists, that your registration, the money you get for performing your songs, anytime your song is performed, even if it's by you, in a venue that is licensed by BMI and ASCAP, you get paid for that right there.
So I can feel it in my socks right now. People are trying to figure out, well, how do you do this? How do you get their number as far as their BMI identification number? How do you submit all that stuff? You're going to have to wait until the next episode.
We're going to tell you all about that. But that leads us to a side note that I want
But
to.
before the side note, you looking like you haven't eaten yet. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you out.
I'm hungry, so I need to tell y'all about it after I eat.
You feel me?
And what do we have today with the oatmeal?
I'm glad you asked. We have Purely Elizabeth superfood.
Purely Elizabeth. This is superfood.
Come on. Superfood oats made with quinoa. I ain't gonna say this next word. Flax. That's the next word that
amaranth. Whatever amaranth
amaranth.
Right, amaranth and comma band, whatever it is.
If you think you can say it better than I, put it in the comments, because that technically you putting it in the comments is just you typing it, not saying it. So joke's on you.
Right.
So I'm gonna put these granolas in here with these flax seeds.
Right.
Yeah,
I knew that. I put mine in there and I mixed it up. And it's apple cinnamon pecan.
All right.
But how do they say pecan in the South though?
Pecan.
Yeah, and that too.
Also, whenever you are eating superfoods, you need to go ahead and schedule a super trip to the restroom because it's going down. Okay, it's going down. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's going to be super up in there.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Let's see what we got purely Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth.
I like her.
Elizabeth doesn't have sugar at our house.
You got no flavor.
We got a lot of things going on, but sugar is not something. It's a lot of some granola seeds.
Okay, so now that the taste has settled in, Eliza, you need to get it together. Because you out here tripping. You over here selling hopes with no dreams.
I don't know if superfood is something other than food.
Ain't nothing super about this.
Right.
It's more of a downer.
It's super bland. I know that much.
Yeah.
But something.
Okay. But moving on to your side note.
Side note. Today I want to talk about, as we talking about getting royalties from live performances of you getting the money that you deserve, I want to talk about a term called locus of control. And it's a psychological term to refer to how much a person feels they have control of the things that happen in their life.
Well, how should they feel?
They should. The stronger your locus of control, the more powerful you feel in your life. Like taking control of a situation. A lot of artists, let's talk about artists, they look at their views and their fans, their likes, and they feel like, man, I'm not achieving what I want to achieve, and it costs money to be in this game. And so what will happen is, how you fall out is you get bitter over feeling, I don't have control of this. I don't have enough money to get into the game. I can't get my music in front of people like I want to. What you want to do is work to establish as much of the locus control as you can get. And it starts with the way you look at the thing itself. It's really a college term. All of my college heads and students know out there is that your professor talks to you about your locus control, how much you control how well your grades are. What it really is, the term refers to is when you're a baby, your locus of control is your parents. You can't do anything without them. As you get older, your parents' main job is for the locus of control, for you to feel that no matter if it's good or bad, I am the reason of it. The empowering thought of no matter if it's good or bad, I created it. Because if you believe you created it, then you're the person that can get you out of it. And so that's what you want to do in your artist situation. There's always, and that's what we're here to do at the Otis Show, to help you get your locus of control. There's always a way for you to get to where you want to go in the music industry. Don't be afraid to put your video out there and have 12 views and no likes, and that right there. All the feedback you get means I have to get better, or I have to do more, or I have to do this. And that's what we're trying to do with telling you these things about getting royalties from your live performance. Now that you have this knowledge, you go out there and you do.
The other thing that we are here to do is, obviously, we're educating you guys. We're not here to sugarcoat. So, with talking about the locus of control, I also want to bring up a point that there's a lot of negativity in the world that we live in.
Yeah.
Which means that you're going to overlook the wins that you have in your situation if you view it as a bad situation.
Right.
So if you do get 12 likes for every video or every photo you post, have you invested in the time in going out and speaking to these 12 individuals that are continuously liking and viewing your content? Because these are going to be your core supporters when it comes to you growing as an artist. So you need to stop looking at negatives and find the positives, because they're always there. You're just lazy.
Right.
Don't do that.
And the thing about it is that comes into your locus of control. If you feel like those 12 people are, now you have a fan base. That's a fan base. 12 people are a fan base.
12 people would buy a $30 hoodie from you. You just made money. But if you over here moping and complaining, you going to see that $0 bank account every time you open your app.
And whatever you're trying to do, as long as you feel you're the source, the reason why. If you want 1 million views and you're getting 12, you feel like I'm the reason why that's not happening, you'll get the 1 million views. If you look at the 12 views and you feel like, however you feel about them 12 views, as long as you feel that I'm the cause, that I created them, I attracted them to me, and I can do whatever I want to with them, that's where locus of control comes in.
I'm telling you. And then in the midst of that 1 million views, I guarantee you, I'm just going to throw out a number. Maybe 30% of those people care about what you're actually doing. Right. Just throwing it out there, because I guarantee you the millions of views that Drake or any of these major artists get, there's probably a large percentage of individuals who do not support them. Right. So I need you to stop being out here tripping.
Right.
With that being said, I like to trip people up with this or that.
Here we
you know
go.
what I'm saying? Like, shake it up a little bit, you know? With that being said, getting cut off on the street or getting cut off on the highway?
I'm gonna go with on the street, and because on highway I'm probably going too fast. I'm not really a big road rage guy because I'm never headed anywhere that I gotta be there. Like, it's a thing about control of life. I'm never headed. Like, if you cut me off, I don't have to. It don't start till I get there. So I'm not really mad at you. And the thing is, road rage, man. Don't let it get you, man. But I would much rather be cut off on the street than on the highway.
He's not lying, because road rage used to, so don't be out here trying me because I say used to. Road rage used to be a big thing for me, as in I enjoyed it. A couple of birds flying out of my driver's window, a couple of curse words with spit following behind it. You know, I would do whatever it takes to make you know that why are you doing this?
Right.
Where's your blinker? Where
Right.
is your sense of morality when it
gave
comes
you your
to
license?
driving out here? Who gave you a license? That's why I'm going to rename Orlando, the city that we live in. I'm going to rename it Brake City. Because
Right.
everybody just want to slam on their brakes at the worst opportune time. Like, just Brake City. That's what every time I'm driving around, I see just red lights in the middle of the day. At nighttime, Brake City. Brake City. We ain't even traffic. That's the sad part about it. It ain't even be traffic. Brake City.
But I'm used to riding around with my granny when I was little, and she drove at 20 miles an hour no matter what thing she was on. And she always had the same answer when somebody was blowing her horn. Yes, should I left earlier? You must leave early. And so that's how I drive down the street. People be blowing. You must leave earlier.
But you know what? I chuckle at the fact that when people do cut me off, because the thing is, if you are a excellent driver like myself, you do not.
Excellent driver award.
You don't look at the car in front of you. You actually are supposed to look 3 or 4 cars ahead of you, because the Lord will help you if you use wisdom. If you don't, because the thing is, someone can literally be right in front of you. If you're paying attention to that one car and they literally like want to change their mind and go into the next lane, and you're driving at a particular speed, that's how accidents get caused.
You getting driver tips out here too. You get driver tips.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I look ahead, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that makes me chuckle is that when someone cuts me off, they end up having to brake all over again, because I'm like, where you going? Like,
but they getting a better version of you, because it would have been a time they cut you off, and then it would have been.
Oh yeah,
like,
I probably would have like gotten in front of them and brake, park the car, and be like, yo, we need to have a conversation real quick because you out here tripping. Let me help you become a better driver through these hands. But that's not who I am anymore.
Good.
So don't try me, because I won't do it. Alright, I won't do it. Alright, with that being said, I need you guys to go ahead and download the free, I'm talking about literally the free document that we're giving you.
Ultimate Artist Checklist, man.
Come on.
Go ahead on and like and subscribe to this channel to get more driving tips.
Please. And then I want for all my health nuts, go out, please, for me and for Dyggz, go out and buy Purely Elizabeth, and then let me know if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will I will admit it. It's just that my taste buds are not your taste buds. So Purely Elizabeth, you lost me before you even had me. But I'm just throwing it out.
We cool with you though, Liz.
Yeah, you good. You gonna make your money, you know. Just not from me.
We gonna catch you next time.
Go mind your business.
And mind your business.
Please. Not with this.
No matter win or losing, it's no confusing about the ride I'm choosing, and the only way I'm moving, doing